Hello and welcome to this no damage walkthrough of Silent Hill 2, played on PC via the Enhanced Edition. Here we're going to be playing the sub-scenario Born from a Wish on hard action level.
When I woke up, I was all alone. Everyone's gone. Is it because of those monsters? What do I do now? Do I fight and live? Or do those monsters get me? I don't have any reason to go on living. But I'm scared to die. I'm so afraid of pain. Should I run away? I want to find somebody. I don't like being alone. But is there anyone left alive?
So, this scenario was originally released as an Xbox exclusive when Silent Hill 2 was ported to the original Xbox a couple months after the PS3 release in late 2001. And then it was soon after included in the PS2 re-release, which was labeled as Greatest Hits in North America, Director's Cut in Europe, and Saiko no Uta in Japan. All PC ports that came after that also include this sub-scenario, so basically the only versions that don't have this sub-scenario are the original release Black Label PS2 versions of the game. As for this run specifically, this is a no save, no damage run through hard difficulty with no bullet adjust or any handicap whatsoever. As this is a very short scenario, really, it takes about 10 to 15 minutes max once you have any idea what you're doing, where you're going, and has no real areas of true difficulty to it. Maybe like one or two areas where you need to exercise some minor level of caution. Really, that's it. Otherwise, I think pretty much anyone could do this run, no damage. That was decent enough at this game. Revolver bullets on that station wagon there. And speaking of the revolver, when I do eventually open my inventory, you will see that the revolver has one bullet in the chamber, which really helps, understand Maria's state of mind back in Heaven's Night when she was really contemplating what the hell she wanted to do. Just remember to reload in your inventory before you use it anywhere, which I will do, I think, once we reach the mansion. It's kind of neat to see this lying figure on the roof there, because this is the same camera angle from the main scenario with James, and there is no creature on that rooftop, so they added it for this scenario, but kept the same camera angle at the same time, so really worked out. And if you're thinking that Maria is running a little funny, I think that's because they literally just took James's motion capture and just slapped it on Maria, because as far as I can tell, it's the exact same running animation, like the way that she bobs her head, bounces her back, the arms wide apart, because James's body is wider than Maria's thinner body, so it just ends up looking a little weird where her arms are just kind of wide apart for no real reason. So inside the Baldwin Mansion compound, there's going to be two lying figures there. I suggest running past them and just being efficient. So try to run right past that first one on the right side. Don't go on the left, because there is a body on the ground, a corpse, that you will actually collide with. You can't run over that corpse, so you have to run around it. So if you try to run over it, you'll get stuck on it. If you try to run to the left of that lying figure, you'll probably get stuck between the lying figure and the corpse. So just be safe, run on the right side. And it was a bit of a close call there, as you could see, but made it nonetheless. Feel free to kill them with your revolver. It's just that they do come at you at the same time, and anytime you have to juggle two creatures, it's just a bit of a dice roll.
Is somebody there? Open up. Hello?
Stop it. You're disturbing me.
Thank God. I finally found somebody. Can you open the door?
No.
But why?
Is it really necessary for me to answer all your tedious questions?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. I want to be alone. Other people just irritate me.
I just want to see another human face. Do you know what's happening in this town? There's no one here. Just monsters.
Yes, I know. But so what? It has nothing to do with me. No one here means there's no one to disturb me.
You want to be alone in this insane asylum?
Yes, exactly. But how can you say that it's this town that's insane? Perhaps it's we who are insane. Both of us. Hopelessly insane. Are you satisfied? Would you leave me alone?
My name is Maria. What's your name?
Ernest.
Hemingway?
Baldwin.
Ernest? I'll be back.
Say hi to Ernest, the owner of the mansion. And the first thing we're going to do is grab the whiteboard on the balcony over here, which we're going to need in a moment. And head back down to the first floor. And we hear a bang and light footsteps, interestingly enough. And the fireplace cover is now removed, revealing a hidden ladder. Up here we will find a couple more boards, and we will have to solve a puzzle to get the acacia key. So there's multiple ways you could insert the boards, but the easiest way is to insert either the whiteboard or the blackboard first, and whichever board you insert first has to be inserted as is. So insert the whiteboard first, and then insert the blackboard second, and insert it as is, or you could do the reverse order, it doesn't matter. And then the red board, insert that last or second, and again, it really doesn't matter, but insert that 90 degrees to the left. I just pressed X a bit too quickly there, and I accidentally put it in as is. So I removed it, and I'm going to put it in 90 degrees to the left, and that will cover all the holes, which is the objective of this puzzle. Covering the holes removes the sadness, the despair, as per that memo. Gives us the acacia key. Like I said, you could do other solutions. You could put the blackboard and whiteboard in like upside down, and then the red board in 90 degrees to the right, but like what's the point of that? The simplest solution is the one we did. As always with mannequins, you can run past them. There's just always some minor level of risk that they're kind of, throwing their arms into activation might actually hit you as an attack. Not most of the time, but it can. So I tend to bait them into activation and then run past. Grab the matches from the kid's bedroom. And I always like to examine the stuffed animals here because you get this, neat little comment from Maria saying that Laura would love these, and then she's like, "Wait a minute, Laura? Who am I thinking of?" Because she hasn't met Laura, but she is slowly inheriting Mary's memories. I believe that what happened is Monica Horgan, the voice actress for Maria and Mary. Sounds a lot like her, so it must be her. Just reusing a voice actress they had access to, nothing deeper than that.
Give it to my daddy.
We're going to grab that birthday card and give it to her daddy. And there's a very sneaky mannequin here that you will have no real indication of being there because you don't have a radio like James does, so you can pop it just as you come around that corner, or you could try to run past it. Really not difficult either way. And this lying figure spawns in after you come back here with the birthday card, but just run past it and enter the room where Ernest was, and you can now enter. Immediately get ready to fire off a few shots at this lying figure that is right in your face. And then there's another lying figure walking around the room, and you can see the shadow of a somewhat sneaky mannequin there around the corner. Just take it out from a safe distance. Well, actually, you don't even need to take it out because the door we need to pass through is the door to the right, which I always kind of forget which door we use to advance in this hallway because there's so many fucking doors here. And this lying figure is at the bottom of the stairs, so make your way down there and just try to aim as you reach the very tail end of the stairs there. And if Maria's looking at it, then you can shoot it. Again, we're playing the door roulette game as we try to remember which door is the way to go. Pack of handgun bullets there, easy to miss, and to be honest, it really doesn't matter. There's so much ammo in this scenario. You really don't need, at least half the ammo that you get here, if not even more. More ammo and health drinks. And there's another save here, which we're going to run past. And as soon as we go through this door, there is a lying figure right in our face. So, as always, you can just run past it. It's not much of a threat, but the camera angle is a little awkward, so you might want to just pop it immediately as you get in there to be safe.
Do you know a little girl named Amy?
Why do you ask me that?
This letter. To my dearest daddy. It's from a girl named Amy Baldwin. Your daddy?
Yes. Where'd you find that?
Up in the attic.
Oh. What a fool. Now, when it's too late, I finally understand why. Why she was there. Why she was holding that empty envelope when she fell.
Ernest. Amy. She isn't... I'm sorry. I'm sorry I reminded you.
No need to apologize. You didn't remind me. I've never forgotten. Maria, some things we forget, and some things we can never forget. It's funny, I'm not sure which one is sadder. It's been 10 years, but I still...
Ernest, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
No, it's fine. Maria, that letter.
I'll leave it here.
Thanks. Maria? So you must be... That's why. That's why you could see me.
Huh?
So perhaps that means that I can hope for a miracle as well.
What do you mean?
In the apartment next door, there's a bottle containing a white liquid. I don't know exactly where it is, but I know it's in there somewhere. I must have it.
You... want me to get it for you?
Please.
Why don't you just get it yourself?
If I could, believe me, I would. But I...
White?
I'll open the stairway door.
Ernest, do you really believe it will work?
I don't know.
Well, that's okay. I don't mind fighting for an impossible cause. Anyway, it beats just giving up and doing nothing.
Maria, thank you.
We're going to drop off the card for Ernest there, and he's going to request us to get the white liquid, the white chrism, from the apartments. The same white liquid that James gets in the main scenario, at least once James unlocks it. And this is the only real genuinely tricky room of the game. I don't know if it's overly tricky, but you just gotta be careful here because there's like 4 or 5 creepers in this room, and in general they can be tricky to kill, especially because once you shoot a creeper like a couple times, it gets incapacitated, but it's still technically alive. Like, you'll still keep aiming at it. And the reason why I'm firing so many shots here, okay, one creeper got pretty close to me there. Firstly, I highly recommend you don't run down the hallway and start shooting at them there, because you'll probably get bum rushed by at least 1 or 2 creepers. I would go a little bit down the hallway until you can aim and actually aim at a creeper, so you know you're close enough to fire at them, and then start firing back up if you sense they get close. And yeah, the awkward thing is that, like, once you shoot a creeper twice, it'll be incapacitated, and for all intents and purposes, it's dead, but it just needs to be either kicked or shot again a few more times. So it'll be, like, officially, you know, dead. So I shot so many bullets, not because I felt I, like, absolutely needed to, but just because I don't really know what's going on. I don't know which creeper's being targeted. Okay, so that creeper was technically alive, and then it got snuffed out as soon as I didn't hear the whistling anymore. So yeah, as soon as you don't hear the whistling sound they make, they are all dead, and then the battle music will fade after that. So just be very careful in that room. Not that difficult, but you can't really just go rushing in there without planning ahead. Just be very cautious. You know, pick them up and then back up and shoot them safely. Mannequin and at least one lying figure, which you can easily run past. Even if you kill them, they will respawn when you come back, or at least they can, so I don't bother. There's a creeper in this hallway, the same creeper that James has to deal with, but the door you need to go through is 1 of 5, which is literally just to your left, directly ahead. So just go straight to that door, go through it, grab the white liquid on the old coin puzzle desk. It's on the kitchenette counter for James, but for Maria, it's on the coin desk where you get the Lynn house key. And we're done. We're gonna head back to the stairway and then exit the exit door. And yeah, just take a wide line around those lying figures. Just go left around them and then curve right, and then that mannequin, he doesn't really an issue mansion, head back inside, and there will be a lying figure that respawns or spawns here because there was nothing here the first time. Just be mindful of that. And if you killed the creepers here the first time, they will not respawn, or at least they didn't in all the runs that I did. And we will make our way back upstairs to make the final handoff. And we'll hear some battle music in this final hallway before the room with Ernest in it. That's just because there's a mannequin down the hall, but just enter the room and don't worry about it and just finish off the scenario.
Thank you, Maria. That's the only item I couldn't get myself. By the time I found out about it, I could no longer leave this house. So long.
Yes, but will...
Maria, the gods are here. You know it too. You were born in this town.
I'm not sure God is the right word.
Do you believe in fate?
Not really.
That's fine then.
Ernest, can I open this?
This is a dead end. There's nothing beyond here.
I know. So, what if I had said I believed in fate?
That James. He's a bad man.
James... Yes. I know.
He's looking for the you that isn't you.
Because he's kind? Do you know something?
Yes. Maria, you're...
Anyway, that's just what you think. You don't really know anything. That's fine.
Okay.
James.
Mary? No, you're not.
Do I look like your girlfriend? My name is Maria.
And there's our ranking screen, hard difficulty, about 11 minutes, and no damage. Very easy run to do, in all honesty. You know, a couple runs through it and you'll have the whole thing kind of memorized and be able to write it pretty efficiently. So yeah, that is a no save, no damage run through the sub-scenario of Silent Hill 2, Born from a Wish, on hard difficulty. Thanks for watching, and maybe I'll catch you again in the main scenario or no damage runs through Silent Hill 1, 3, and 4. Cheers. Take it easy.